Hello and welcome back to another episode of Top 10, where you get a world of knowledge in just 10 points. And on today's topic, we're going to discuss the top 10 countries that have little to no regard for the environment. We're going to start our countdown at number 10 with Peru. The major concerns in Peru are soil erosion, water pollution, deforestation, extensive hunting, overfishing, pollution, and so on. Peru has the fourth largest rainforest area in the world, and about 2.5 hectares are cut down on an annual basis in the name of subsistence, farming, mining, oil drilling, and road construction. The level of oxygen would go down if this continues for a longer period of time. Now that the government has taken measures to mitigate the impacts, the threat is unfathomably dangerous for all of us. At number 9, we have Australia. The overexploitation of natural resources have put Australia on this list. The concern over the deterioration of the Murray-Darling Basin has sent tremors of concern all across the continent, but the plight of the ecosystem continues to be the same. These people are suffering from water shortage problems which seem to get worse by the year. Though the government along with the Australian citizens have taken steps in order to better protect their environment, despite the efforts, many of these ecological problems are not dealt with proper measures. At number 8, we have Russia. The major concern is that of environmental pollution and the extinction of animal species like the polar bear, the Caucasian leopard, and also the Amur tiger. Studies show that more than 50% of Russia's water is polluted, and people residing in the outskirts of the cities are facing health issues due to this. Another major issue is the depletion of the fossil fuel, as the energy sector has not been technically advanced, which would reduce the pollution rate to a greater extent. In this area, this sounds slightly irresponsible as far as the stance taken by the government. At number 7 is India. All the environmental issues converge here: garbage disposal to air pollution, species extinctions, also threats to deforestation. The concerns vary and seems to increase at the mercy of corrupt officials and unaffected populace. The people are used to such conditions that they hardly pay attention to check if there are any ways out of this unhygienic and polluted environment. Rather, they praise the foreign countries for their cleanliness and throw the waste at the neighbor's gate. At number 6 is Mexico. As per the census of 1999, over 1 million people in Mexico were admitted in hospitals due to health issues caused by pollution. The city has enforced certain laws like no driving on specific days, yet the pollution is increasing, and automobile industries and factories are the main reasons behind this hazard. It is sad that even after so many years, nothing considerable has been done to restore the equilibrium of the ecosystem in Mexico. At number 5 is Japan. Japan, like a phoenix, rose from the ashes of the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and the world looked on at the nation with astonishment and respect. However, the environmental pollution in Japan resulted from its move towards industrialization, as the topography never supported mining or nuclear plants. During floods, the toxic chemicals dumped into the rivers reach far-off lands and spread disease among the people. The nuclear plants and the radioactive waste are a major concern not only in Japan but Asia as a whole, because it could wipe off an entire continent. At number 4, we have Indonesia. The large scale of deforestation has hooked the ecosystem of Indonesia, most of which is illegal. Industrialization without proper channelization for garbage disposal and resources have become a hindrance for the environmental reforms in Indonesia. The waters carry toxins and harmful elements, causing health issues to the people there. There was a wildfire in 1997 which caused a considerable amount of damage to the islands, and the impacts are visible even today. Indonesia is the victim of environmental disasters like earthquakes, tsunamis, floods, and droughts, and the environmental pollution has marred out the beauty of the land. At number 3, we have China. The problems in China is no unique than any other countries, such as water pollution and air pollution, which has made the living conditions worse in China. The major problem is also desertification. The Gobi Desert is expanding by approximately 2,500 square kilometers per year, and the government has taken measures to convert the area into a forest, at least by 2050. There has been instances when China has tried to tap the immense power of the natural resources and has failed miserably, losing her people. At number 2 is the United States of America. The developed countries rank top when it comes to air pollution. New automobiles are launched at a faster pace than pollution is increasing. Major reasons are mining, deforestation, constructions, nuclear power, etc. The pursuit of power has deafened almost all the nations in the world towards nature's sorrows and cries. The countries take measures to cure the impacts, but do not look at the matter of regulating industries and factories. On our number 1 spot, we have Brazil in South America. Illegal wildlife trades, deforestation, environmental pollution, and many more kinds of damage to nature has earned Brazil environment's reprobate status. Poaching has destroyed many species that we get to know them just by images in books or on the internet and can never see them alive or face to face. The only way out of Brazil's situation is by grassroots mobilization to take individual steps to clean one's neighborhood. If this is practiced everywhere and the waste is properly disposed, land pollution can be brought into control to a greater extent. Cutting down trees should be prevented because if the level of oxygen goes down, we as a species cannot depend on the radioactive elements or the pollutants to breathe and survive. A nation is not just a ruling party's personal possession. It belongs to the citizens as well, and as responsible citizens of the world, we need to do our part, because environmental hazards are not nation-specific, but worldwide threats to humanity. Once again, thank you for joining us for another episode of Top 10 where you've gotten your world of knowledge in just 10 points. There's a subscribe button, don't forget to click it to join us again for another episode of Top 10.